Hello guys, I'm gonna do a Shop My Stash update for this video. It's been a while. There's some major progress in quite a few things. So I wanna dive into it and get started. If you like the look on my eyes, it's very basic. I know I did the latte eye trend, so I'll have that on TikTok, Instagram Reels. So yeah, maybe I don't know, I might put it on YouTube Shorts as well. I don't really know how long it's gonna be, but YouTube Shorts is like a maximum of a 60-second video, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, anyways, let's just get into talking about all of the stuff I had in my Shop My Stash. Then we'll put it back and we'll bring out some new stuff. So let's dive in. Okay, to get all this stuff out of the way, obviously I still have my Riviera palette. It's in my project pan, so I'm gonna be keeping it. I hate myself. I didn't use these that much. Actually, the palettes I did use my numbers generator palette. Loved it. Loved the nice greeny vibes that came out of this. I love greens. This turned out nice. So I did use that quite a bit, and I used it. Which one did I use it? Oh, I used it with the Riviera palette. So it actually did come out really cool. I got to use it a couple times. Happy with the amount that I used this. And then I put my Oceanic palette in here. I didn't use this. I don't think I used this once. Maybe once? No, I didn't use it at all. There's not a single eyeshadow used. I think what I'm going to do, the only reason I haven't done any eyeshadow looks is because I'm not going out somewhere where I want eyeshadow on. So this has been really hard for me to use eyeshadows recently. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably just do a couple looks with this and then put it up on YouTube Shorts. So if you really did want to see some looks with this, that's what I'm gonna do. And I paired this pastel palette from BH Cosmetics, the Lost in Los Angeles palette, very few times as well. Again, I haven't been using eyeshadows, although I am happy I used both of these palettes out of everything. So I'm really slacking on the stuff I am using, or the stuff I'm supposed to be using that I'm not. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about these. We'll see like what I'm in the mood to pick this round. I might keep these in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the numbers generator palette comes out. For lips, I have like a bunch of lip liners I just go through, so I'm not gonna discuss any lip liners. But the KBD Everlasting Hyperlight Liquid Lipstick. That's what it's called now. This is the shade Caltrix. It's Bow and Arrow, but in their new formula, and it's a new name as well. Use it often. I love that shade. It was a great choice to throw into this Shop My Stash because I knew it was a color that I totally finished up. So it was nice to have it. Used it quite often. And then same with this NYX Shine Loud. I love these berry colors. They're just so nice. And this is a really nice formula. I like how different it is from anything else on the market. It's good. It's really good. This one from Physicians Formula. This is the Healthy Lip. I think it's from their Healthy Lip line. It's the shade All Natural Nude. I don't think they make these anymore. And I can tell that this is old. And it's dry. It's getting really, really dry. So I think this is on its last leg. I did use it a couple times. Happy got a chance to use it. So yeah. And then my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. You can see some like good window in it. I've really been using it a lot. I actually have it on today with just a nude lip liner. Really pretty gloss, good everyday gloss. I've used it a couple times as well. I want to talk about this because it was in last year's project pan. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I have this in the shade medium brown. It's actually pretty much almost gone. Like there's not much left in there at all. I'm gonna have to throw this out. It is so incredibly dry. It's really, really hard for me to get any product out to do my brows anymore. So I think that this has been well used, and I've definitely gotten my money's worth from this. This is one of my favorite products for my eyebrows. It's very convenient, and for me, because I've used it for so long, I find it very easy for me to use. I will probably repurchase this just because I know I love this color. But before I do, I want to talk about this pomade I have. It's from Billion Dollar Brows, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig all the dry stuff out of here, clean out this pot, and put the product that's in this pan from Billion Dollar Brow in here, because I don't like this just kind of floating around. I feel like it'll dry out a lot easier than it will in a lid sealed pot. So I'm gonna do that at some point. So you'll still see the pot. It'll just have a totally different brand's product inside it. But yeah, this has been in my shop, my stash. It's for years. I always keep it in there. It was in my project pan for 2022. Finally getting rid of it. I think it's time, you guys. Yeah, a lot of blushes. I don't know why I picked out so many blushes. I have my project pan blush. I'm not going to discuss it. You can wait for a project pan update. But I have 5 blushes besides the project pan one that I had in this Shop My Stash, and honestly, I'm happy I did, because I've used all of these and I'm kind of sick of using all the same ones, so I'm really excited to add a bunch of new ones. So first one is the one I have on today. It's the In Bloom blush from Half Caked Makeup. It's the shade Me and You. It is like, it's my favorite color from this line. It's so beautiful. The thing about this line is it's very opaque, so having like a lighter color for me still comes out really opaque, but it's way more flattering. It doesn't look overdone on me. I love it. Next is the Morphe Blush Balm Soft Focus Cream Blush. Audacious Apricot is the color shade I have. This is a really pretty color. It's a pretty nice formula too. It's just very opaque. And this is already a bright color, and usually brighter colors like this, I prefer it to be a little bit more sheer. This is not it. That's okay. I still enjoy it. But yeah, just be aware if you find it and you want to purchase it for yourself. I also put in the Kylie Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Glow Blush Balm. I have this in the shade Feelings Mutual. Again, this is another cream blush. I love cream blushes. They're my favorite. This color is beautiful. It's definitely more on the sheer side than the one from Morphe, and I just like this formula a hair better than the one from Morphe. It's not like a cream to powder formula. It's more of like a glowy, balmy texture, which I like. And it's a really pretty pink color. I enjoy it a lot. Another color that surprised me, I enjoy it, but it surprised me. It's from MAC. It's the Glow Play blush in So Natural. It's one of those like putty blushes. It's glowy. It's beautiful on the skin, but it shows up less neutral natural and more like pinky natural, if that makes sense. Still really pretty, but it's not the color on my skin skin that I was expecting, if that makes sense to you. Still gorgeous. Love the formula. If I could choose between like using this type of formula or the Morphe formula, the one from MAC, hands down. It's beautiful, and the packaging is cute. I kind of like the clear packaging. I think it looks nice. All right, last blush that I had for this Shop My Stash. It's from Clove & Hallow. It's their liquid blush, their Hydra Tint blush in the shade Nakey. One of my all-time favorites. I've loved this blush for so long. I still love this blush. It seems like it's still going good. It's working fine. It smells fine. The color hasn't changed. It's a beautiful everyday type of color, and the packaging is interesting. It's like nail polish packaging. It's the only thing that's kind of weird, but I like it. So yeah, happy to have it in and like use it up a bunch again because it's been a while. And I added 3 bronzers because I don't know why. This is one of the bronzers I added. It's from Makeup Revolution. It's the Mega Bronzer in the shade 01 Cool. This is a really good option, or maybe a dupe, to if you like the Tantastic Marc Jacobs Coconut Bronzer. Very, very similar, if not like spot on. Even the pan size is huge, just like that one. This is a beautiful bronzer. I have it on my face today. It's definitely more cool toned, but I think I like that for me right now, especially because I haven't been trying to tan. I kind of steer clear from the sun right now. This has been a great option for me. As much as I haven't been using powders, when I do use this, I have been enjoying it. I also put my baked bronzer from Makeup Revolution into this stash this time. This is the Bronzer Reloaded in the shade Holiday Romance. Very glowy. It looks like a highlighter on the back of my finger. Can you tell? There it is. It's really subtle, and I've stated that I like really subtle bronzers on my skin. I want it to be as close to my skin tone as possible, but I think it's really strange having a bronzer that is so close to my skin tone and it being this beautiful glowy formula, and then you're just seeing like a glowy patch like just where your bronzer is supposed to be. So it kind of makes it look a little bit strange. So this is something that I've been going in with like a huge fluffy brush, and I've just kind of been patting it along the perimeter of my face very sporadically just to give myself a glow more than a bronzing effect, if that makes sense. So I did use it a few times, just not in the way I normally use bronzers because of how light it is and how glowy it actually is. This is one I used a lot because it's the only cream bronzer that I added to the Shop My Stash, so I consistently reached for it. It's from ColourPop. It's the Super Shock bronzer in the shade Get Sandy. I've actually moved the product around in here so you can't see it anymore, but I did hit pan. Like right there, that's the pan. See that little thing? I hit pan. Number one, it is not hard to hit pan in the Super Shock products, at least not to me, not in my personal opinion. I find them very easy to hit pan in, but there is quite a dent. You can see what it looks like now. I love the Super Shock products. They're some of my favorites, so that's why there's pan in it already, because I did use it a lot, especially when I was putting makeup on. So yeah, happy to have pan in it and be able to take it out of my collection and put something else back in for this Shop My Stash this time around. Two more products for the cheeks. I threw in my Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop. Used it a couple times. Unfortunately, it's just a little too deep right now for me. So I've been using it more as a blush topper and I've been enjoying it more that way. Ooh, something I used a lot of, this Deck of Scarlet Highlighting Trio. I've been really going ham on both of these powders. This one is just super glittery and this side's a little bit more refined, but I love the glitter. This one's a little bit lighter, so it looks better as more like a sheeny highlight. But this liquid underneath, you guys, oh my god, it's so pretty. I have been topping my cheeks all of the time with this liquid. I don't want it to run out. But this is the prettiest, sheeniest, glowy, blushy highlight type of product. If you just put on the top of your cheeks on top of blush, you look so angelic, healthy, glowing, young. It's beautiful. I almost don't want to take this out of my shop, my stash, because I've been loving using it so much. Yeah, so we'll see. I feel like I should put it back, but I have been loving it a lot. It is a really, really nice product. So yeah. Okay, so this is where like the big updates come in as well, minus the pan that I reached in my bronzer, because obviously that was shocking. All about my face base products. So that's what's up next here. The Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint. I have this on my face today. It has been so wonderful. It's a little bit orange right now. I picked up the shade that I would normally wear during the summer when I'm super tan, but I am not super tan right now. So I've had to mix it to neutralize it so it's not so deep and not so orange. And the blue mixer that I've been using has been great. Looks a lot better, a lot closer to my actual skin tone, but I love this formula. I'm really sad that this isn't going to be something I can find in the future. I did use the Smashbox Photo Finish Correct primer, the green primer. This is fine. I don't really have a need for a green primer. It's not color correcting foundations for me. It's color correcting skin that doesn't need color correcting, if that makes sense. Like, it's making my green undertone skin just more green, and I don't need that. So it's kind of hard for me to find a way to use this because it's not something I need. So happy I used it. The formula's fine. If you need a green color correcting primer, I would recommend this one, but I would recommend an actual like color corrector, like a green color corrector versus a primer. That would work a lot better on redness. This is very, very sheer. An actual color corrector that I've been using is this one from Ole Henriksen. It's the Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick. This is very sheer again, but it's really nice formula. It's very, very light, but when you blend it out on the under eyes, you really can just wear only this, and it just makes you look a little bit more awake or alive, rejuvenated, I guess is a nice word to use. It really does do wonders for your skin. It's not for the faint of trying. Like, it works. It's beautiful. Two concealers that I've been using have been these two, this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and then this Fuck I'm Flawless concealer from Il Makiage. First off, I have used a ton of this. This isn't even right. This is probably supposed to be down here. I have used so much of this concealer, and honestly the same with this. They were sitting up, both of them, and of course I laid them down. This one's like down to here now. I've used these over and over and over and over again when I'm finally going out now that it's summer and I don't want to look like I'm tired. I'm combining these two together and putting it all over my face. I have it on today. I love this combination. Match made in heaven. Such a good combination, so I'm glad that I've been using those. Skin tint from Jasmine Beauty. This stuff's great. It's the Life's a Beach skin tint. I have this in the shade Laguna Beach. It's a great match for me. Heavenly. I love this stuff. Highly recommend it. It looks beautiful, and it's light enough right now for me that I've been wearing it constantly, and I love these like squeezy packaging. My favorite. Almost done. I maybe have 2 more uses out of this. This is the Merit Great Skin Serum, I think it is. I think it's their, yeah, Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. It's like a biphase water oil consistency. It really is nice. You know, I like an oil primer. That's what I've been using this for. It's beautiful. It really is. I have it on today. All right. Milani SPF BFF. I said I was, this was almost about to expire, or it just expired, so I wanted to try and finish it up as much as possible. I finished it up. It's gone. It's gone. It's been a couple months, but I did finally finish it up. I'm really happy. I do like this stuff. I don't think you have to buy this specifically for an SPF for your face. If there's other facial SPFs that are cheaper, I think this was $10 for it being an SPF 30. That's great. Like I like that $10 price point. If this is in your budget, get it. It's great for an SPF. I don't think you have to add another primer on top of it. Yeah, I've just been using it as an SPF and I liked it. Also been using a lot is the May Love the Sun Protector Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. It's not sheer. I think it's sheer than what I thought it was, which is nice, but this is gonna leave a cast on anybody who's tanner than me, which isn't hard to do. I'm very fair. But this stuff is pretty good. I've used a lot of it. So this is more of a like cream consistency or a moisturizer consistency than I remember it being. I remember it being super thick and drying feeling, but it really is a nice moisturizer feeling. It goes on great. It has a slight hint of that like mineral sunscreen smell, but I love that scent. I have been using it over top all of my skincare and underneath a full face of makeup, and it doesn't pill up. It works really well with your makeup. Yeah, I like it. It stays borderline tacky for a little bit, but it will eventually dry down. Yeah, I've used a lot of it. I think I'm down to here on it now. So this is the one I need to finish up fast because it is almost expired. So I'm trying to use it up more and more. I guess we'll just stop it there. I'm pretty sure that was everything I wanted to go over, and then now we can dive into the new products. You've all seen this drawer before. If you have seen any of my Shop My Stash videos, this drawer is specifically for primers, foundations, concealers, and my sunscreens. It's full. It's been this full. It only keeps getting more full. I don't even know how that's possible, but I want to start out with one more sunscreen. I have that May Love sunscreen. I'm just gonna keep it in my Shop My Stash just so I can continue to use it. But let's look at a few others I have. So there's like a Summer Fridays one. I have this serum sunscreen from Rose Inc. I could do. This one from Murad. This Zit Sticka one. Ooh, I actually haven't even used this in so long. I might do this one just because it expires in September. This is the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. This is actually really nice. I like this stuff. So I haven't touched it in forever, so I'm gonna add this one. So as far as sprays go, I don't even know, you guys. This Cora Organics Minty Mineral Spray is one of my favorites. I highly enjoy that one. The Il Maquillage setting spray is phenomenal. Such an amazing, like, under deserved product. Like, it doesn't get as much hype as it should. It's that good. Same with this one from Item Beauty. It's so good too. I wish it was still a brand. I feel like this turned on me. Ooh, gross. This one is super cloudy. That's sad. I'm not putting that on my face. I don't know why it looks cloudy. I don't remember it looking this color before. That's weird. That's weird. This all-nighter spray with vitamin C in it. Another goodie. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's go with the big one from Grace and Stella. It's the Rose Hydrating Facial Spray. So I'm gonna add this. Lay this down normally. I'm gonna shove this guy down in there too. All right, so I have an extra spray, a more hydrating spray, and then I have like a hyaluronic fixing spray. Foundation, obviously I still have my one from Too Faced. That is in my project pan. I feel like I need a lighter toned foundation this time around though. Like, I'm very fair still, but a lot of mine, I just have a lot of color to them. Like this one, super deep. Like, not my color right now. Let's try this one. I haven't used this one in forever either. It's my First Aid Beauty Triple Protection Skin Tint. I don't even think you can purchase this anymore. I really have to use it up. I swear I use this all the time, but somehow it like never goes down. But yeah, I do love this stuff. I'll add this in. Primers. So I think I know what I want to add. I want to add this Vanish Airbrush Primer from Hourglass. I think this will be a good one to add in, especially on those really hot days. But I also want another one because I'm almost out of the oil-based one that I enjoy. And the one I want to add, so I have an option, is my Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer from Giorgio Armani. This is a really nice one too. So I'll add these two. Concealers. Oh, I hate thinking about concealers. So I just recently used these two. Really enjoyed that combination. I want to go with this one because it's super lightweight and it's really thin and sheer coverage. So this would be a lot easier to wear like on its own. But with this, I think I also want to go with something that's a little bit more full coverage option as well. And honestly, I don't even really have that many choices anymore. It's really like all Makeup Revolution that's left in here. So I'm gonna add, let me like pull some stuff out because I want to add this pot from Becca Cosmetics, their color correcting potted, yeah, their color corrector. This broke, so I need to get a new jar or something. I can't believe that broke. Oh my gosh. This is so dark. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do the Lancome Tint Needle Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. So I'm gonna add these two concealers and then my Becca Under Eye Corrector. So that is it for this drawer. Don't mind the mess of other things I have in here besides lip products. It's kind of messy for reasons I can't explain. But yeah, these are my glosses. These are my liquid lipsticks. Obviously, you've heard me talk about them before. I think I want to do a couple bold colors and then maybe just like an everyday type of lip color. So I feel like I want to add this KKW lippy in the shade Kiki, but I kind of want to add another color too. Let's do this. This is the shade Groovy from Bare Minerals Gen Nude lip gloss line. So I'll add these two. They're more of my nude like lip glosses I can go for. And then I have this red. It's a really pretty red from Makeup Revolution. It's like it's oily. Why is that oily? From Makeup Revolution. It's the Matte Bomb and Lure red. I think it's really pretty. And I think I want to do a more like a neutral liquid lip color as well. I'm going to do the shade Boss, and then I'll do one more vibrant color. I'm gonna pick out Backstage Bambi from the old KVD Everlasting Liquid Lip line. So I got a few neutral colors and a few pops of color as well. Okay, so choosing out an eyeshadow palette, I don't know what I want to do, you guys. So I know last month I was really debating on adding this guy. This, oops, came out of its package. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette, Smoky Eyes Are Forever. I love this palette, so I definitely think I'm gonna put this in there. Every time I look at it, it's just so beautiful, and I love the shimmers in here. I think they're stunning. I definitely think I'm gonna choose it this time. I've been really reaching for neutral shadows because I've been getting in a lot of calls for work, and I don't want to have like blue eyeshadow on, so I'll add this. I also want to talk about this palette, which is the Single Shadows number generated palette that I do every time I do a Shop My Stash, and this is what the numbers came up with. Again, really interesting how it pulled a lot of the same color family. You can see more of like a reddy, purpley tones up here, and then more green tones down here. Interesting. I don't think I'll be able to mix and match too much, but I can see two different eyeshadow looks just from this pan, so that gives me some thought. And this color is just so pretty. Look at that. How gorgeous is that color? But yeah, so again, I don't really know what I would pair with this necessarily, but I like the option of having like that be my only colored palette this time around, adding the Charlotte Tilbury one. And then honestly, I think I'll add this one from Bobbi Brown. It is super basic. It looks like ABH Modern Renaissance in my personal opinion, but I'm gonna add it. Again, it gives me more of those pink neutral eye looks that I can do for work. So I'll add this in, and then I'm gonna leave it at that, only because or no? You know what? Do I want to add this guy? Because I kind of feel like I do. I haven't used it in forever and I'm kind of craving the chance to use it. This is my Mothership palette that I have. I think it's one of the prettiest ones she's come up with. All the rest she's done have been so boring in my opinion. I think I'll add this one as well, but I'm really going to focus on the other 3 palettes. But that's it. Also, reason why I don't want to pick any more palettes is because I really want to get a few specific just single eyeshadows and really enjoy and really love up on those, the single eyeshadows that I don't have in like the actual number generated pan, because for whatever reason they don't fit or whatever. I'll show you that whole collection in a minute. I haven't really ever gone over that side of my collection with you guys. But yeah, I feel good with that. I feel good with that. That makes me happy. So yeah, okay. I'll close this up. On God, I swear this drawer makes me so happy. This is my blush drawer, and then on the side here I've got like my powders. I thoroughly enjoy this drawer. Sorry, I'm trying to scoot down in here, but I don't know what I want to pick. So I want to go over really quick all the ones that I just had in the Shop My Stash. So I had my new MAC one, my new Kylie one, this new one I picked up from Morphe. I say new because they're still new in my collection, even though they're not actually new. They're new to me, okay? Previously I've had the Laura Mercier in, the CoverGirl one. These are both great. What other ones did I pick up? I picked up this, but I feel like I haven't really used it much. Let's add this in. I know I haven't used it much, and I know I want to, so I will add this one. These 2 are new ones as well. These are both from, this is from Kylie, and this is from ColourPop. I know the one from ColourPop I enjoy. I think it's beautiful. This one from Kylie, again, super pretty. I haven't used it a ton, but I think I'll wait on this one. And these, both of these actually, I think I'll wait on them. These are some of the hardest decisions it feels like sometimes. So I haven't used any of my Half Cake blushes in forever, it feels like, and they're some of my absolute favorite formulas. So I think instead of, I think I'm just gonna kind of like blindly pick one. This one, Velvet Tiger. I always wear Velvet Tiger. Let's do a different one. Millions of Peaches. Okay, we'll do Millions of Peaches. I love Velvet Tiger, but I wear it so often. So let's choose Millions of Peaches. We'll have Raunchy from AF, About Face, and then Millions of Peaches from Half Caked. Maybe I'll do the same with these and just kind of pick one. What is this one? Brown Sugar. This is more of like a neutral color. This is the NSYNC liquid blushes from Half Cake Makeup as well. Also really nice. Super deep color, a little bit more of a natural everyday color. Brownie color, so I'll add that. Oh, love it. This drawer seriously is just like the best drawer ever. I think I need to pick one more. It's just, what do I want to pick? I haven't used this one from Wander Beauty in forever, so I think I'm gonna add this one as well. So it's just gonna be these 4. And I think I'll be happy with that. Gives me a lot of options. Am I gonna pick a powder? I don't know. I don't know. I don't need a loose powder, that's for sure. I know I don't need a loose powder. But maybe adding like my light shifter powder. It looks so dark. Isn't that wild? It's not that dark. Okay, I'll add this one. I haven't used it in forever. It looks cruddy, but yeah, I'll add this. Okay, I think this covers my whole drawer. This is another drawer that I finally got organized a little bit, but it's also really starting to overflow a lot. So I have all of my highlighters. I now have my powder bronzers just in this container, and then this little container has all of my cream and liquid bronzers. So this is a hot mess, all of it. Yeah, I don't know what I want anymore with highlighters. Like, I use them, but it's always something I forget about using at the same time, if that makes sense. But I have a vibe I want to go with, and I want to go on Barbie vibes, and I have like the best highlighter for that one, and it's one of the Half Cake Makeup ones. It's the Pop Star shade. Like, just look at that, how pretty. So I'm gonna add that, kind of use it as like a highlight, maybe a blush topper. So I'm going to use this one. I also want one that's just a little bit gold, so I think I want to do this one from Nabla as well. Super pretty and shiny, like those. Maybe I'll just add this one too. This is a highlight from Koki Cosmetics. I don't know. Do I want to do that one? I don't know. Do I want to do that one? I don't know. No, I don't think I want to do that one, because I want to do one of these ones from Merit. This is Kava. This is Bounce. Bounce is more of like a rose gold, but I want to go with Kava because I like Kava and she's pretty. Do Merit, Half Cake Makeup, and Nabla for the highlighters. For bronzer, okay, I think I'm going to pull in my Milani Supercharged Multi-Stick. It's a bronzer. I'm going to use it as a bronzer. And I feel like I should pull in one more in case I get sick and tired of using this. So I think I'm going to pull in my one from Soul Body. I have this one in the color Fair, but I also need to pull in a powder bronzer. I have to. I have this really nice from L'Oreal, but summer's starting to go away, so I think I want to pull in my one from Kosas. So I'm going to do these three, and then I think I'll be happy with that. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear my fan running, but I am literally sweating profusely. So I've been really enjoying like my sparkly topper style single shadows. It's been like my favorite thing to use, to enjoy, to love on. So immediately I want to pull this one from Makeup by Mario. It's the Master Crystal Reflector in Bronzite. There is something about this that is just so stunning. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I want to do this, but I also want to pull in this little guy from BBIA. Again, it's just a really beautiful shade. Look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh, it makes me obsessed. So I'm pulling those two in, hands down, for sure, 100%. No complaints coming from this person. I'll add this one color from ColourPop. It's an Ultra Glitter Super Shock Shadow in Secret Garden. I haven't even used it yet. just look how pretty it is. It's like a nice bronze. I'm gonna add it. And I feel like I should add one more mauve bouquet. So pretty. Look at these shimmers. Oh, look at that. I have to add this. Adding it 100%. All right. These are all more like sheer colors, so I think I'm okay not adding those. And then maybe I'll add this one as well. It's the Rose Gold Liquid Fairy Lights from Pixie. Super pretty. Another neutral color. Okay, so that's everything for this. Let's head over to my lipstick tower. So I pulled it out of the way a bit so you can see how I have it set up now. It's pretty much all filled except for a few spots up here. But all of these side lipstick containers are totally full. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. So I do want to add a few options. I've been wanting to add one color specifically, and it's this lipstick. And I love it. It's from Pat McGrath. It's the shade 1995, her matte trance lipstick line. I'm gonna add it because it's such a neutral color. I think it's probably the best addition that I could add. And then I just want to add another nude one. This one is the shade Flamingo Pink, the Soft Touch lipsticks from Lime Crime. Again, a really neutral color. I prefer having my lipsticks in a neutral option. And I think I'll add this and this one as well, just because it almost didn't make it into from my declutter. It's a really deep, like berry red tone. It's from the new KVD lipstick line. The Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick in the shade Fine Thank You. Again, not a color I normally wear, but I want to try and get my thoughts around this formula. So I'm going to add this as well. Gloss from my Project Pan, so that's still going. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. I have quite a bunch of neutral options I chose, so I don't think I really feel like I need to add anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna slide this back. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed it this round, and I will see you guys later. Bye.